So I was stranded alone on a trail and needed to make some repairs on my bike. Luckily, I was able to get out there with only the tools in this handlebar bag. I want to give you what I consider the bare essentials to take with you on a trip if you're going on a solo adventure, so you don't find yourself in a situation you can't get out of. I will link to the handlebar bag and the tools that I use in the description below if you want to check these out. And just know this is for a day trip. It's not for camping. If you're going camping or on a multi-day adventure, I'd consider packing a lot more equipment and gear. If you're interested in how I became stranded on the trail and broke my chain guide, I will link to that video at the end of this one, so watch it at the end. The reason I went with this bag is because it's easy to get on and off the handlebars, and it is waterproof. So occasionally I'll put camera batteries in there or my cell phone in there, and I don't have to worry about that stuff getting wet. When I'm riding by myself, I really want to travel light, so I really just want to pack the essentials and nothing more. I want to start this off with my absolute favorite piece of gear, this Tusk mini collapsible T handle. It comes with a socket set, Phillips head, and a standard, and it comes with the essential socket sizes. You have 8mm, 10mm, 12mm, and a 13mm on here as well. The T handle with the 8mm you could use to get your plastics off if you need to access your battery underneath. You can also use it to adjust your front brake lever, along with many other things. You're going to find out when you start working on these bikes, 8, 10, and 12, those are the magic numbers. This foldable T handle, it takes up like the minimum amount of space possible, and it comes with all the essential sockets that you're going to need. Next, I love this mini magnetic ratchet set. It comes with another set of common bits, Phillips head, standard, Torx bits, a couple Allen keys, but this thing is really going to get you into those tight places where a normal screwdriver is not going to fit. And then, like I said, 8, 10, and 12. I would recommend getting a metric wrench set and taking those wrenches out and taking them with you on the trail. You're never going to regret having 8, 10, and 12 with you on the trails. You can use a 10mm to get your shift lever off. You could use it to loosen these bolts that hold onto your front axle. When I had broken my chain guard on the trail, I could use an 8mm to get the broken chain guard off. The 12mm you could use to loosen your tension bolt in case you ever have any chain issues. It's also beneficial to have an adjustable set of pliers or channel locks. These will take care of all the odd size nuts and bolts. And then I like to take a spark plug with me as well. When I was a teenager, I had an RM125, and I didn't know much about maintenance back then, and man, I was always fouling spark plugs, so it just became a habit to always take a spark plug with me. Allen wrenches always come in handy too. I carry a 6mm Allen wrench with me. This handles most of the controls on my handlebar. Again, with this, I'll just buy a set of Allen wrenches and take out the ones I need. Your handguards will take a lot of damage if you fall a lot like me. This 6mm Allen wrench, you can make adjustments to your handguards. You could also use it to loosen your bar mounts and adjust the angle on those. So that basic set of tools is going to take care of most problems on your bike. But another thing I highly recommend is traveling with water or some sort of hydration backpack. I have this one from Fly Racing that holds 3 liters of water. Man, I tell you, when you're in the thick of it and you're dehydrated and you're out there sweating in the heat, having as much water as possible, it really goes a long way. So always travel with water, especially if you're traveling alone and you're going to be out for a while. I consider this optional, but if you've ever been having troubles with your battery, consider one of these portable jump starters. You can also charge your devices with USB input and output. These come in handy. You know, if you're going to be by yourself and you have battery problems, you'll be able to jump start your bike and get on your way. I don't always take this with me. You know, you could roll start the bike if you have a little bit of juice left. So this is optional. I do know that Tusk is making one now that's a lot smaller than this. I'm probably going to pick one of those up in the future because, like I said, I don't like to travel with a lot of weight or things that take up a lot of space. And then another thing I carry in my backpack is this shift lever. So I replaced my original shift lever with an aftermarket one. So I figured it'd be smart to travel with the original one as well. In case my shift lever breaks off, I have the original one in my backpack. I could just swap it out real easy. And the KLX 300 actually comes with a tool set as well. If your bike came with one, make sure to take that along with you as well. It won't hurt. And remember, this is just for a day trip. If you're camping or if you're going on a multi-day trip, I would definitely recommend bringing spare tire tubes, tire irons. The kind of trips I'm doing by myself, I would rather just kind of limp out of the trail with a flat tire and get to somewhere where I could pick up the bike with my truck. That's how I would handle it on a day trip. But if you have a bigger trip planned, make sure to pack accordingly. So make sure to take these tools with you, so if you end up in a bad situation, you can get yourself out of it. If you're interested in dual sport riding or the KLX 300 or occasional moto vlogs, please like, comment, subscribe. It helps me out a ton. Feel free to make fun of me in the comment section, and I'll catch you on the next one.